Ho! What's going on? Anthony back with Metal Miners. Hey, want to show y'all some super cassettes tonight. Got a stack of tapes. Got us some background music. Zappo in the background. Check it out. Phenocryst. Let me get this thing out where you can see it's kind of a dark one. Phenocryst Explosions is the name of this EP. That art's kind of dark right there, but it's by Belial Necro Arts. Death metal out of Portugal. 4-piece, man. Check them out in the background. Just killer stuff. Maybe a little too loud. That's probably better. Portugal, like I say, 4-piece. You get 5 tracks on this one. A little over 23 minutes of music. These guys have been at it since 2020, and this is their only release. Picked it up at Rotted Life. Man, I'm really enjoying this stuff. Super heavy, modern death metal. I was listening to some Critziune, however you want to say it, the other day, and they really remind me of those guys, except these guys are a little bit slower, not quite as brutal. Cool stuff though. Like I say, you get 5 tracks. The last one's an instrumental. Can't beat it. Check it out if you haven't. Rotted Life has got that one's out on Blood Harvest 2021 release. Alright, got some nasty, filthy death metal cassettes. If they're not all death metal, they're in that vein. I think it's still too loud, man. Hold on. Ain't no point in getting in a hurry. Man, I was halfway through with this video last night. My wife walked in and interrupted me. My sister wrecked the dirt bike, broke her arm. Man, you know it just never ends. Yeah, that's right. I got a little sister that's in her early 20s and I'm 54. Go figure. Got a dozen cassettes for you. First off, I got some that it's been sitting here for a while from Frozen Screams Imprint. If you're not familiar with Frozen Screams, you need to check them out. He always sends me some cool stickers. This is some of the bands on his label. Check out that art there, Frozen Screams, keep it frozen. The first one I want to show you is super heavy, man. You got to check this out. Not much known about these guys. It's kind of a secret, you don't find much on Metal Archives. The name of the band is Tar. The name of this release is Left to Bleed. This is an EP 2022 release on Frozen Screams. Let me get this thing out. That art there is by Rotting Head. Pretty sure this inside art is Rotting Head as well. 5-piece from Rhode Island here in the States. Comes on this killer yellow cassette. 5 tracks on here, 18-minute-ish, somewhere along in there. Like I say, these guys are a mystery. Not a whole lot about them on Metal Archive, just a little bit on Bandcamp, but super heavy. You get 2 vocal styles on here. I mean, just heavy, bludgeoning. If you want to try one, there's the track list, and check out Scorched by Fire. Scorched by Fire. You will have your wallet out when you hear that. The next one come in one of these slip cases. Check that out. Wretched, Inferno, Decayed, Butchery is the name of this one. This one's actually a full-length. Slides out like that. There's the Frozen Screams logo there on the back. This is a 2021 release. Cavernous Records did the CD, I'm pretty sure. Then Hostile did a cassette as well. But this particular one is on Frozen Screams. Check out that art. Oh man, I gotta get this thing out where y'all can see it. This art is by Back from the Grave. Check that out, will you? Death metal from Massachusetts here in the States. 3-piece. You get 9 tracks. About 27.5 minutes on this one. These guys have been at it since 2018. got this brown shell. 2018, released a single in 19. Then did a live album in 19 as well. EP in 20, and this is their debut full length. You get a crazy sample right off the bat when you mash play, and then it's on, baby. It's these guys get after it. Has thrashy minutes in the guitar riffs. Got 2 vocal styles. I'm telling you, you need to check this out if you haven't. Good stuff, baby. Only the good stuff. Got me a sack of buttons, man. Woo. Sticker Mule, y'all need to check them out, man. They almost give stuff away. I can't believe how you get 50 buttons for $10, and that includes freight, postage. Frozen Screams, Weeping in Devotion to Romance. This is a 2022. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like they joined up Frozen Screams and Barbaric Brutality to put this one out. Stephen Cole did that art. Layouts by Death Nurse. Let me get it out where you can see it more better. There's the guys there. 3-piece from New Jersey. Metal Archives has them as death metal, hardcore, power violence. Check that out. Upside Down. This is what's cool about it. Check that cassette out. These guys have been at it since 2020. I've showed you both of their other releases on cassette. I have them. They had a demo in 2020, EP in 21. Then this. It's just relentless. It goes by fast. It's only 4 minutes and 28 seconds of music. That don't sound right, but that's what I got wrote down. But just blistering heavy. Only 3 tracks, but the last one has got guest vocals by Harrison Brown from Body Box. So check it out if you haven't. Punishing stuff. I think you'll like it. That concludes my Frozen Scream stuff. The rest of this stuff, that Wretched Inferno actually come with a button as well. Pin, cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Man, every time you get something from him, he sends his cassettes and these little mailers, man. It's like bulletproofing them where they don't get damaged in the mail. I thought I had one laying here, but I don't. Alright, the rest of these cassettes all came from Rotted Life. Picked them up over the last month or so. I'm going to jump right in. This one was thrown in to me as a gift, and man, I was glad to get it. The name of this band is Lavatory. Lavatory. The name of the release is Morbid Terror. This is a full length, 2014 on Pulverized. The CD version was. The cassette is out on Distributions of Death. Check that out. Check out that art there by Daniel Devilish Johnson. Death metal out of Malaysia. If you're not familiar with these guys, it's a 4-piece. You get 10 tracks on this one. Almost 39 minutes of music. Comes on this black cassette there. Pretty cool stuff. These boys have been at it since 2010. Had an EP in 12. Then this. They got an EP out this year digitally. I don't think it's on any format other than the digital so far, but starts off with an acoustic intro, then off to some cool old school death metal with a raw, like a hardcore style shouted vocal, fuzzy guitars and bass. Has that HM2 tone going on just a little bit, nothing overdriven or sizzling or anything like that. But check out the title track, Morbid Terror. I think you'll like this. Cool stuff out of Malaysia. I like when Liam used to do that metal from around the world, man. I would like to see those Malaysia, see what all is going on down there. Check this one out. Talking about metal around the world, we go to Costa Rica. Pazuzu, Oath of Unholy Sacrilege. This is a comp. Came out in 2021 on Nihilistic Holocaust. Actually a numbered. I got 86 out of 200. That art is by Giovanni. Death metal, believe it or not. 4-piece. There's the guys right there. On this one you get 6 tracks. Check that out. 30 minutes and 43 seconds of music. These guys have been active since 2005. This thing folds out. It's got some killer art on the inside there. And then they took a break and came back in 2013, did a demo in 17, and then had a few splits, 17, 18, 19, and 20, something like that. Then this, and this is a comp of those splits. Tracks 1 through 3 are from a split with Thronium. Thronium is a blackened death metal band out of Poland. Then they had one off of a split with Morbid Perversion. Then track number 5 is from a split with Anatomia, and then you get a bonus track. I think it's a live track, a Nihilist cover. Check it out if you haven't heard from these guys. Cool stuff. I'm telling you, it's worth the price of admission. Super riffy. The production varies as you go from one release to the next, but it's all good production. Super catchy. A must-have if you're into that Costa Rican sound, you know, that Costa Rican scene, which I am. I love that stuff, man. This thing don't want to cooperate. Oop, there it is. It went back in there then. Alright, let's see. Australia. Evoker, and the name of this one is Evil Torment. Check that out. Evil Torment. This is an EP, came out in 2020 on Blood Harvest. They did the CD, vinyl, and cassette. The cassette's limited to 150 copies. I don't think they're numbered. I don't see a number on it. Anyway, Scad Voltaire did the art. He always does killer stuff. Death metal out of Melbourne, Australia. 3-piece. You get 6 tracks, 22 minutes and 48 seconds of music. These boys have been at it since 2016, had a demo in 18, and then this EP. Thrashy, blackened vocals, super guitar work. If you like blackened thrash, you're going to love this. I mean, to be honest with you, there's more blackened thrash on here than there is blackened death metal and death metal period. But cool stuff. Glad I got it. Rotted Life has them, and I was glad to be getting it. Moving right along. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Specimen, Born in the Crypt. This is an EP, 2020, independently. They put out their own cassette. Then this is a Necrolatry Records, 150 copies on this one. Let's see here. No nod to the artist on any of this stuff here. Thrash, death metal / punk is what they're categorized as on Metal Archives. 3-piece, you get 5 tracks on here for running time. On the A side, the A side is Born in the Crypt, and it's 13 minutes and 5 seconds. Then the B side is the same stuff but live, I believe. I haven't actually listened to the B side, but that's what it says. Born in the Crypt demo on the A side, same demo, totally rehearsal death is what they call it on the B side. Thrashy elements, punky sound and variety. It kind of mixes in and out, but they make it work somehow. Vocalist does the drumming on here, so that's always cool to hear. Cool stuff, man. If some thrashy punk injected death metal sounds good to you, check out Specimen. Specimen, Critical Extravasation. Critical Extravasation. That's how you say it right there. Extravasation. Morbid Existence is the name of this EP. 2019 release on Redefining Darkness. Did this cassette. and Grotesque Sounds put out a CD, if you like CDs. Let me get this art out here where you can see it. That art is by Nagamasa Art. Tech Death with a thrashy edge. There's the guys there, a 3-piece from Moscow, Russia. You get 4 tracks on this one, about 19.5 minutes of music, including a Morgoth cover, which is awesome, I'm telling you. These boys have been at it since 2018, and this is it. I've seen this one floating around in several distros, and just never put it in the basket, and finally I sampled it and threw it in the basket, and man, I was glad I did. If you like some technical death metal without it going over in the edge to that you know, wacky wankery they do sometimes, this doesn't do that. This stays in the sweet spot where you like it. Put some thrashy gallops in there, killer solos. If that sounds good, this is for you. Some killer bass work as well, 2 vocal styles. If you want to check one out, track number 2, Dismembered, check that one out and you will be hooked, my friend. Deconsecrated, The Hidden Path. This is a demo 2020 release on Burning Coffin Record. Check that out. Let me pull this art out here. The art there is by Rex Flanagan Art, or Rex Fragan Art. Death metal out of Chile. Check it out. 2-piece. Yes, that is a female there, and she does the vocals and the bass. 9 minutes 45 seconds of music. Probably programmed drums on here. I'm pretty sure it doesn't say anything about drums. It just says he does guitars and she does vocals and bass. This was their first release. They had a split in 2021, but other than that, this is it. Short and sweet, like I say, not even quite 10 minutes, but great stuff. Thick, heavy guitar tone. Her vocals are excellent. Mid-paced death metal. Man, you got to check it out if you hadn't. I hope these guys do something else, because this is killer. The Hidden Path by Deconsekrated. Chile is booming with music, man. Alright, check this out. 2 more and we'll be done. Putridero, Forced Autophagy, whatever that is. 2021 release on Lavatory Records. Check that out. Let me pull this thing out where it's on. The image there on the cover is from a French anatomist, Honor Fragonard. He did that back in 1732. Pretty cool, huh? Check that out. That's the inside there. There's the 2 guys right there. 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 40 seconds of music. One guy does the vocals, one guy does the guitar, the bass, and the drum programming. These boys have been at it since 2019. Released a single in 2020. Then this EP. This one, if you watched when Ken showed it, he gives it the old stamp of approval, and for good reason. This is nasty, filthy, as Mark G says, horrible death metal. I'm talking about this here. It's good stuff, baby. You'll love it. Check it out, everybody. I've seen it floating around in 2 or 3 distros. Of course, all these came from Rotted Life. Last but not least, Typhonian. And the name of this one is Beneath the Streams of Life. I heard about this band. I'd seen them around, seen some stuff on some distros. That art right there is an 1812 oil painting by John Martin. I didn't even write down the label on this one. I think it's Sunshine Ward. Yeah, Sunshine Ward Records. There's the guys right there. 3-piece. You get 11 tracks on this thing. 50 minutes and a half of music. They had a release out in 2021, an EP Cosmic Pendulum of Time, and my man Joe Rott sent that thing to me, man, and got me rolling on these guys, and I really enjoyed it. So I went back and got this one a couple weeks ago. Good stuff. Starts out with an intro, then on to the bam, there it goes, man. They off and running, very reminiscent of Slaughter Day. If you like those guys from Germany, these guys are from Germany as well. And that's what it reminds me of when I listen to it. I actually like this one better than the newer one. So check it out if you haven't. Typhonian. I think you'll like it. That's it for me, man. I appreciate y'all watching. Not watching. Watching. Got where I can't talk. Appreciate y'all supporting Cody on his new thing, that Bandcamp thing, man. He's digging up all that black metal and synth stuff and dark wave and what's that other stuff he calls? I don't know, man. He listens to all kind of stuff. I give him a hard time all the time, but I'm telling you, man, I like a lot of that stuff, man. It grows on you, man, if you check it out. If you give that stuff a chance, man, I mean, a lot of it's really good. I just give him a harder time all the time. Tell him it's elevator music. He gets pissed off, man. He gets some kind of pissed. It tickles me. I appreciate y'all, man. Check out that stuff from Rotted Life, Frozen Screams, Imprint. Good stuff, baby. Go get you some buttons from Sticker Mule. Man, they run some specials that you just can't beat. You can build your own logo on their website. Cool stuff, man. You can't beat it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all.